So in this video, we'll go over the second week of backtesting that I did, and let's hop right into it. So weekly analysis. So Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we had no news, but on Thursday we had CPI and on Friday we had PPI. So my trading schedule looked like this: Monday trade, Tuesday I will trade, Wednesday I will trade, Thursday I won't trade because CPI news, Fridays I will trade again. And the weekly chart looked like this. We dipped the weekly fair value gap, and yeah. So let's hop right into the first trading day. So general Monday. So what did I do on Monday? So again, I'll repeat this every time. No news. So the market was with no news. So this is the daily. We moved down further and filled in the CME gap. What I can see now is also we created a big daily imbalance within the market, and actually two imbalances. One is here and the other one is here, and there's a high probability that we're going to fill them. So on the 4 hour, we got a break of structure to the upside. On Nasdaq, ES was still lacking a little bit behind. What I can see more clearly now is the imbalance that wants to get filled, like this one. And here I was too zoomed in, but my bias would be bullish now also. So my bias is bullish, and I think the market wants to go up, so I will be looking for longs. So perfect. I would do the same now. So we got the internal manipulation. We got a high, then we went down, manipulated the market. We took out the low in the uptrend, so made the lower low, and then moved up. And we did it on ES and on NQ and ES. So for now, one thing I already would do differently is I wouldn't mark out this external sell side liquidity here. I would just want to target the fair value gap, because that's the imbalance, and market wants to balance out. Market wants to balance itself out, or wants to fill imbalances. That's the same. Or it wants to hunt liquidity. So yeah. So I'm still long orientated. So we go to the 30 minute. On the 30 minute, what the fuck did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. They say they don't understand. So if I look now, disgusting screenshot, not gonna lie. And this is probably the 5 minute and this is the 30 minutes. So another thing I need to work on. Okay, so now we're on the 1 minute. So what did we do? I took a short. Oh yeah, I marked out. This is probably the external sell side liquidity that I marked out on the 1 hour. So this one. And we took it out. And of course market did move up, because look at the higher time frame. What do we want to fill out? This imbalance. I don't know why I look for a short, even though my bias was bullish. Wait, I need to sneeze. Dumb mistake from me. Results, I got stopped out immediately. And yeah. This day would have been hard to take a trade during the session, because I don't know, we already made the manipulation move and we just moved up now, so I don't really know where I could have entered here. If I looked at the market at like I think 7 or 8, I would have probably entered here and target this as my first take profit, and then the imbalance that probably is getting filled right now as a second target. And yeah, that's what I would improve. So what went well? I'll just read this out. So yeah, I need to trade this strategy with a bias. Ha. Okay, nice. That's a good thing. I realized I need a bias. And another thing, what can I improve? What I've noticed is there's a lot of setups in London session that just continue through New York session. Maybe I will consider trading that. Yeah, that's a thought I had a lot recently. So because a lot of times we make the sweep of liquidity in London session and then just make the move in New York session. So we generate liquidity in Asia session, take it out in London session, and then move up in New York session. So I'll probably from now on, if I see Asian session generating liquidity, London session taking the liquidity into a bias, into my bias, I will look for a easy entry on New York session. That's probably what I'll do. Or I'll even look in London session what the market is doing and set my alerts. That's also an option I could do. I will probably try out both and then we'll see. So that was Monday, I believe. Yeah. So then let's hop to Tuesday. So on Tuesday we had no news, but I didn't took a trade. But we'll still hop over it and see. Look if I would have taken the trade now or still would have stayed the same. So we made the move up into the daily fair value gap. So price has no reason really to continue further up. And we also respected the fair value gap, and that like shows me market is now ready to turn lower. And we don't want to forget this CME gap here that I didn't mark out. But I need to look at the smaller time frames to get more information about the market, because I don't trade the market. I don't guess where the market is going. I trade it based off what it gives me. So yeah, this is the daily fair value gap. Big imbalances on the 4 hour. That's heavy because they want to get filled. And so if I look at this now, my bias would be bearish, most likely. But I want to see first manipulation to the upside before I would take a short. So again, bullish. Yeah. So here we got a break of structure to the downside on the 30 minute. I don't know why it marked it out. It seemed relevant to me back there. It isn't now. So my draw of liquidity would be below us for today. This low, external buy side liquidity. I would mark it out the same. And yes. So what did I do? I looked at the market. Market probably sold off, but because we didn't move up enough for me to take a trade and be confident in it, I didn't took the trade. Yeah. Should I open it? It's nah. Fuck it. I won't look it up on TradingView because this is from data from 2024 because it's backtesting, and I don't want to go 1 year back. So again, didn't do the journaling right. That's something I need to do because I can't review unjournaled trades. Okay, so then let's hop right onto Wednesday. So Wednesday, still no news, and yes. So as we can see, yesterday we did a small retracement. So we filled out some 4 hour fair value gaps, but we're really important. We ran through a daily fair value gap. So that gives me confirmation, and we already ran through a daily fair value gap down here. So that gives me confirmation that market wants to continue higher, and just by running through this too, it gives me extra confirmation that we want to go up and create new all-time highs. So yeah, I wrote that down. So I marked out external sell side liquidity. Yeah, it's okay. We could turn around there, but we don't really need to. But there's a 4 hour fair value gap here, and that's something I should have marked out because it's a relevant level, and it's probably in similar place to where the external sell side liquidity is. And yeah, so my bias for today was bearish. For me, if I look at it now, it would be bullish until we take out this highs, and we probably will take out this highs very soon. And yeah, and don't forget we have a lot of liquidity resting here and here, so we could see potentially market from here not taking this high, moving down, and then taking this high, or here the same, down, up, or what we also could see, up, down, up. So that are the two scenarios I can imagine happening. So what happened? We took it out. So I probably would have looked for a short now, but there I'm not at open yet, and I probably looked at the chart at the wrong time, but who cares? We closed below 1 minute, below a lot of 3-minute down close candles. This confirms my bearish bias. I found my entry after a change in the state on the 3-minute. And manipulation internally on the 1 minute. I entered after we respected a 1 minute fair value gap. So this is probably this is 5 minute. This is the 5 minute. So we got internal manipulation into a fair value gap, filled the fair value gap, and closed below with a bearish candle. So entered here, valid. This could play out. This is not necessarily a trade that I would take again now. I think I would rather not trade, but it's worth taking the trade. But I would probably I would take it, but with lower risk, because there's still a probability that we could continue up. Results. So this is the 4 hour fair value gap, or the 1 hour, I don't know. It's that fair value gap on the 1 hour, or this 4 hour, one of those. So we filled out the imbalance. I can see the external buy side liquidity getting filled, but we made some money on that day, and that's good. This model played out very good. Liquidity generation, manipulation, break of structure, retrace. That's just perfect. That's what I want to see. So I traded the retrace perfectly, exactly. We got a 4.5 risk reward. So that's also paired with luck a little bit, but we made money, and that's what counts. So let's read what mistake I made. So one big mistake was that I wanted to trade the 4 hour fair value gap, but it was closed yet. I need to look at the candle is closed before marking out the fair value gaps. Luckily we had a 1 hour fair value gap 2 below us. I also really wanted to get more confident in trading now and start looking for SMT and start understanding my confidence better, especially fair value gap and SMT. Okay, so yeah, that's perfect. I don't really understood what I wrote, but I think I just mentioned, so the 4 hours, this one. So I marked out this fair value gap. I marked out this fair value gap, and this candle wasn't closed yet, so it's not a valid fair value gap. So this would be a valid fair value gap, but not this one. That's the first mistake I did. And the second one is I didn't look out for any SMTs. So here, just from looking at this, here we got a higher high on the S&P 500, and here we got I believe it's a lower low or equal high. So it's probably a 5 minute SMT, and I could have marked it out and then if we get manipulation here, I'm still ready to take the trade here. And yes, so that are the mistakes I made on Tuesday. So now let's hop on to Thursday. So Thursday, even though we had CPI news, I traded. That's something I really struggle with my new strategy, because I don't really know if the strategy is so if it's really bound to not trading on news, because I don't know. It just makes sense sometimes to trade the news, because it's just also hunting liquidity with one big spark. Yeah, we'll see. So daily. So daily we rejected the fair value gap daily, and we have a draw of liquidity or fair value gap below us. So I'm expecting for price to go lower if we do not see any. If we see smaller time frame confirmation. So on the 4 hour, the chart didn't look that bullish, bearish. We had this fair value gap here and this external sell side liquidity, and here too the same thing, but I'm not really sure if the market wants to go down here. I need probably the 15 minute to break in order for me to get confident to target this low. So my bias is bearish, valid, okay. After seeing this, my bias changes in an instant, because that's manipulation, that's massive manipulation. So we create a high, we go down, we fake, we get up and immediately push back down, and then we fill in the wick 50%. That's just perfect manipulation. So after seeing this move, I want to take it short, and even better, higher high, lower low. So we also put in an SMT, and since I always trade the index that is leading current price action, I would have looked for a trade on ES. So what did I do? I marked out the SMT, really nice. I don't know why I marked out the bullish one, but I marked one out. So here, 50 minute for value gap. That's probably the 50 minute, right? I don't really know. Wait, I put it, 50 minutes. So what did we do here? I didn't mark out the fair value gap, but I want to see confirmation that we want to continue lower. So I want a bearish fair value gap to get respected, or a bullish fair value gap to get ran through. So here on the 50 minute, we can't really do that. But what we got is the down close below this series of down close candles right here. So we closed below and now we're moving up again. So this is just a retrace to rebalance and grab more, just to rebalance and then continue further down. So on the 5 minute then, I marked out the 5 minute fair value gap. We still got the SMT in place. It's here, you can see it. Right here, I would have probably this is the 5 minute. Okay, I don't know why I looked at the 5 minute, but this is the 5 minute fair value gap. We dipped up, and I would have looked now at the 1 minute, because the 1 minute usually gives me more information about where market wants to go. So this is the move up. I want to look for a short, so series of down close 1 minute candles are those ones. I don't know if you can see it. Those 1, 2, 3. So I want to get the close below those right here. Bam. And then did we have any fair value gap? No. So I will look. So I'll probably enter here on this one. I don't know why I entered so late, but now this is a fair value gap here, really small one, but we count them. Doesn't matter how big or how small they are. So I probably would have taken the trade here and put my stops right above this high, really tight, or that's the question, man. I would have probably put my stop real tight here, risked low amount of money, because there's another fair value gap here, and so low risk but massive risk to reward on this trade. And if we would have went up to this fair value gap, higher risk, higher stop loss, and low risk reward. But in the end, same probability or same output if we make the trade. And I hoped I put the long instead of the short, because here we have a long setup, but I want to go short. What the fuck? I'm a retard sometimes. Okay. Okay, so here it's a short. Okay, so short into the fair value gap, perfectly executed. I would have executed about here. We went down, took out, went to the, I don't know what this is, but that's for me probably a draw of liquidity that we had. I would have put my stops to, I would have taken partials here, moved my stop to break even, so I would have ended up, or I ended up with money for the day, and I would have been stopped out in profits. So same here. I would have taken the trade here because it was the leading index. And yeah, I can't really see more here. That's just probably a retrace, and we will continue lower tomorrow. So what went well? So my trade went really well. I actually the perfect market maker model. I already made 7k in 2 weeks. I think I'm over risking, but I firstly want to see what's possible with this setup, and most importantly, I want to learn how to trade it. And that's exactly what I was doing. I see every trade I'm getting better, and from me analyzing it now, I'm getting even better. So let's hop to Friday, last day of the week. Oh shit. Okay, so on Friday, what did we do there? Sorry that my face is always half off the camera, but I connected with an app called I don't know, and it's basically my phone is my cam, because yeah. So Friday PPI news. I was willing to take a trade. And what did we do? Choppy price action. Don't really have something or have a bias that I want to go towards to from the daily. We still have the fair value gap below us, but having a fair value gap doesn't mean it needs to get filled. Yeah, and I say the same thing here. It looks unclear to me, not gonna lie. But what I see now here is a 4-hour break of structure, like here. Bam, to the upside. I hope this candle is closed. If it's not, I'm not sure, but just from looking at this, I would be more bullish than bearish, but still would be pretty unsure. So on the 1 hour, this actually looks nice. We ran through the fair value gap. We inversed it. This is the small one here. We use it as how you call it, resistance point? No, we confirmed it, and yeah. Also, the market moved up perfectly, and we generated liquidity again in Asia session, took it out and moved up. Same here, same thing here. Generated liquidity, moved down, and now we're moving up. We're probably targeting these highs to move lower, or we just want to go up, continue further up. So still, my daily buys, still pretty unsure. Okay, what did we do? So, this is the 5 minute. We didn't take out our final draw yet. we retraced and got manipulation. If the 5 minute fair value gaps hold, I will look for a quick entry. Okay. So that's open. So we moved up, but we didn't really got a we didn't took out our draw. This is a massive 5 minute fair value gap. We manipulated it, so possible entry, low risk for me if I take it now. And yeah, what did I end up doing? Open. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't know what to say. Market was just really choppy. I think on days like this, if I see market doesn't want to take out my draw, I will move my stop loss faster to break even, or take partials earlier and then move my stop loss to break even. I'm becoming more flexible with my rules, not because not because I don't want to stick to them, but because I need to adapt to the market. And if I'm really confident in a trade, I probably won't always move my stop loss to break even. But if I'm unconfident or not so confident in a trade, like on this day, I would probably move my stop loss faster to break even, like risk to reward 1-to-1. And that's what would have saved me on this day, but we probably got stopped out and lost. Yes. So that was it for the week number 2. I hope you could learn too. And I never know how to end the videos. How do people end their videos? Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, wait, I will do a good outro. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video and you learned a lot, and I wish you the best. Goodbye.